Walters, shot fake, takes it strong, had it poked away, deflects to Jones, left wing, around to Tschetter, right wing, a three ball, bottom! Will Tschetter sizzling! Yet another Will Tschetter dynamite play. Tschetter,
He's old school throwback where the team comes first, second, and third.
Will Tschetter does all the intangibles. He's that blue-collar worker.
I grew up in Stewartville, Minnesota, about 15 minutes south of Rochester. Growing up on a farm with hundreds of acres, we were able to, kind of explore the outdoors.
Raising three boys out here on the farm has been amazing.
Stand at attention out there.
They learn about animals, they learn about plants and trees, and they learn about work.
Summers were just shooting hoops and fishing and playing outside. My parents were awesome enough to pour like a concrete basketball court in our backyard. My mom played basketball at North Dakota State, all-time leading scorer there.
I played center. I wanted him to be physical in the lane. You know what I appreciated, or what I think is a good post player. We've just spent a lot of hours out there. You only get so much time to spend with your kids, and it's really a fun thing to do with them.
If you ask anyone who knows me, like, oh, what does Will enjoy doing? It's probably playing basketball and fishing.
I would get a tap on the shoulder at 5 in the morning as soon as the sun would come up. When are we going fishing? When are we going fishing?
At the age of 12, we finally just bought him his own fishing boat because Garth was sick of getting up at 6 a.m.
He'd be out fishing in his little boat, and he'd come back and he'd tell, I caught these huge fish, these huge bass, or these huge northerns.
That's just kind of like the ongoing joke that if you don't have a picture with a weight, then, oh, Will, you're exaggerating.
When he was probably about 14, we see this little 12-foot boat barreling into shore and him screaming at the top of his lungs to get the camera.
There's no live well in this boat, so I flooded the back of the boat. I pulled the plug, filled it up with water, and drove the fish home because I had forgotten my phone. And they were like, oh, no way you flooded the boat just to show us the fish. And they wouldn't have believed me otherwise.
When he's out fishing, there's a competitive nature in him. I think that reflects him in how he approaches school, how he approaches relationships with people, and how he plays basketball too.
You have to set the tone early. Parker Fox is trying to do that.
I would describe him as just a chaotic, electric player.
Fox, though, somehow, out of nowhere, cleans it up.
Chaotic in a good way. I mean, that's a positive spin on that.
Parker Fox off the feed. He's doing all he can to ignite his team and his crowd.
He loves to get the crowd excited. He's always going for a big-time poster on somebody.
Parker Fox having himself a night.
Or going for a chase-down block.
One hustle that time from Fox as he saved that one, leaving the floor. All effort, all game from Parker Fox.
Let's go. Here we go, yo. Great opportunity today. Gophers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Gotta force him out. Oh, great. Force it out. Good job. Force it out. Force it out.
I'm from Matamidi, Minnesota, which is located about 15 to 20 minutes east of Williams Arena. Basketball was always kind of my first love. I knew I wanted to play basketball for as long as my body would let me.
Oh my God.
This is my 8th year of college basketball.
Oh yeah, I'm taking space. Taking space. Oh. Hey.
It was always a dream to play for the Gophers, but I think there was also some self-realization, especially when I was younger, where it was like, I might not be good enough to do that. I had to go the Division II route. Out of high school, I only had one Division II offer, Northern State University. When my 4 years were up there and I had 2 years of eligibility left, put my name in the portal and Coach Johnson called. It was wraps from there because I knew that that was always my dream.
Oh yeah! Force him out, force him out, force him out. Dang, you're strong. This young guy's got too much energy.
There was a lot of growth just from the mental standpoint. Transferring to your home state, a place that you'd always dreamed in, to deal with 2 significant injuries back to back is taxing.
After I committed to the U, I was working out, ended up tearing my left ACL, went through a year of rehab, got back out into practice in the summer, and then did the exact same injury to my right knee. I had never had adversity really hit me like that before.
Just some work, baby. It's just some work.
Just seeing him battle each and every day, he was showing up with a positive mindset, eager to get better and help those around him get better. It was truly inspiring.
I'm pop, I'm pop, I'm pop. Come on, Kai, come on, Kai.
It took a lot of time, but finally being able to find who I am, Parker Fox, outside of basketball, Parker Fox as a person, that self-discovery was everything for me, and it completely changed my life.
Life is just sometimes it's things you can't control. The incident, didn't really want to think about it much, didn't really want to, talk about it. I wasn't doing nothing wrong, and no one in that house was doing anything wrong. Basketball could be taken away from me, away from anyone actually, at any moment.
Breakaway off the glass, and it's in!
I didn't know after December 21st that was gonna be my last game.
We were going out of town for my second son, unofficial visit. We wanted Jeremy to go, but then I was like, he's just coming home. He hasn't saw his friends.
It's a small group of us having a good time. We just hear the door open, was kind of shocked, didn't know who it was, what it was. And then from there, we just heard a loud pop.
He called us like 4:30. So I'm like, why is he calling me? And it say, Ma, I'm shot. I was like, wait, he's shot.
Jeremy Fears Jr. was shot in the leg near his hometown of Joliet, Illinois. Officers found Fears and another woman with gunshot wounds around 3:40 this morning. Fears was shot in the left thigh. They say a male suspect ran from the scene after the shooting and has not yet been found.
I just don't know what to do, because I'm hours away from Jeremy. I called Izzo.
Scared to death was my initial reaction. Is he okay? Thank God for some incredible medical people. The doctors at the hospital were great.
We get to the hospital, I don't know what to expect. I'm a little nervous to walk in this room because I don't know how he'll look. There Jeremy is being strong. And he did like the thumbs up. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Looking at how and what he went through, sometimes I would cry and I'm like, man, why would they do this to my baby? The city that you put on your back, the city that you made people know this happened in your city and don't nobody know who did it. I just couldn't believe it.
Fans see athletes as this caricature. I see the human side of them. We went through a shooting on campus. We went through Adrian Payne. Great guy in the wrong spot at the wrong time. All those things go through your mind as you go through what Jeremy was going through. Basketball became secondary, and then when we realized that it's going to be a long haul, there was questions whether he'd even be the same kid.
Last year was probably the toughest year of basketball I've ever experienced.
School record for losses, finished last in the Big Ten.
I like to think of myself as someone who stays pretty positive, but it was definitely hard to stay the course. At the end of the season, and Coach Howard parted ways. There was just a lot of unknowns. There was just a lot of question marks on, what was going to happen.
Immediately after signing the contract, my first call when I got to my house was to Coach Howard. He gave me a glowing recommendation of Will Tschetter, and so I was extremely excited to meet Will based on the things that Coach Howard had told me about him as a person more than as a basketball player.
With the hiring with Coach May, after 15 minutes of talking to him, I think I knew that I was going to be coming back.
I just remember being extremely energetic, outgoing, personable. As you're thinking about building a program and a team, he can find a way to add value to that squad.
His sell to me was we're going to be an unselfish basketball team.
Tschetter hit one earlier. Pippen, he'll try a three and hit. Nice delivery on the pass by Tschetter.
We're going to recruit unselfish guys. We're going to recruit guys who buy into the team. It just made sense for me to stay. On those first couple recruiting visits, I was the only guy who was on the team at that point. So just going to recruiting dinners, trying to convince guys to come here and play for him. I think our first 6 visits we had, I think we went 6 for 6.
That's Will. I don't think we've had anyone around our program that wasn't completely drawn to his energy, to his curiosity, and just his overall view and attitude towards life. The thing he impacts most on the floor, other than his shooting and his skill, is his physicality, his intensity. He's diving on the floor. He's giving his body up for the team.
Super fortunate for the situation to work out the way it did and for us to be having the season that we're having.
Somebody was bringing it up the side.
Goes to Fox.
And they dished it off to me, and I caught it right here. And I'm notorious for dunking the ball.
Slams it home.
But for my first one, I wasn't nervous, but I was like, this has to go in. I can't miss my first shot and go for the uniform. So I took off my left foot and laid it in front of the rim. Kind of continued my momentum into the backstop here, and I actually remember almost twisting my ankle on my first shot, and I was like, no, 2 years of injury, don't hurt yourself on your first layup. I just remember waving my hands in the air and clapping my hands or pumping my chest and just letting the emotion loose of 2 years of injury and being able to score on this basket, which I sat underneath as a court kid.
Parker Fox, quite the athlete.
I see him play with an immense amount of pride. I mean, he grew up watching the Gophers, Timberwolves, Twins. He's just a big Minnesota sports fan. He doesn't take it for granted each and every day that he gets to wear the maroon and gold.
Seat number 2 through 5, we would always kind of sit right here, and my dad would sit here. I'd sit next to my dad, and then my brother and my mom, and it's a little tighter nowadays, at the knees. It's pretty cool that it comes full circle that I get to play on it nowadays. So you go from storming it to being a member of Court Storming, which we've actually had this year.
The first conference game between Minnesota and 15th ranked Oregon.
He was a big part of the Oregon game. Again, it was the chaotic Parker that we needed.
Parker Fox tries again, yes. Fox rises. Minnesota dishing out some of Oregon's medicine.
But just remember getting off the bench and running over to Dawson Garcia, who was kind of standing over here and just looking out at the crowd. And I put my arm around him, and it just, I don't know, I don't even think we got any really pictures of it, but just putting my arm around him and looking up at the crowd, and everybody's on their feet, and slowly there's students rushing in behind you.
The Minnesota surge continues.
You dreamt of it. You had the t-shirts, you had the jerseys growing up. The fact that that is actually gets to become a reality, that's just like crazy to me.
Small baby turns here. Okay. Get closer.
I had to relearn how to walk. Leg was swollen, surgery. Maybe 2 days after, they gave me some crutches, and I had to, practice walking, practice like stepping up a stairs.
He was home for 5 days. I got a call from the coach. He wanted me to bring him back. I really didn't want to bring him back, but he did tell me, you guys don't have what Jeremy need there.
He never missed a practice. Once he got here, he sat through them, he rehabbed.
He was all over the place, but also he kind of guarded. He didn't want to talk that much. I said, you ain't got to talk. As long as we is in this space to help you get to where you want to get to.
I started doing slow things like lifting my leg and, some movement stuff, just those little things. I could just tell myself getting better, day by day. And I was able to just lift every day and, start doing ladder and footwork and stuff like that.
Sometimes when he didn't want to push himself, I had to make him do more weight. I had to make him do one more rep. Come on, you got it. Five more, come on, you got it.
It was a long process and a frustrating process. I could see the pain in his eyes.
He realized that he had to take it slow. You can't rush it, so he realized that. But, you could definitely see it in his face and see it while he was on the bench during those games and he wanted to come back.
I kind of worked towards next year. This is why I'm getting better. I'm getting better, do the most I can, the most prepared I can for next year.
Monmouth game was one that I know was a big deal to him, but I tried to not make it as big a deal because I didn't want to bring up what he had been through. I don't think I appreciated maybe what he was feeling that day.
When they announced his name and he came back, I got emotional. My baby is able to go through with his dream of playing basketball again. Not 100% as Izzo say, but 100% to us.
Immediately off the break, Michigan State goes quick.
The physical toughness he knew he had, but how do you all of a sudden end your freshman year in December? Dreams are shattered. How do you handle that is, I think, a good measuring stick of a man.
Me having this story is just something that, a lot of people don't.
Now interference, is he going? Yes, yes!
Enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, be where your feet are. Don't take nothing for granted.
Michigan State. This is one of college basketball's greatest rivalries, no matter the stakes. But when the stakes are like tonight, winner earns sole possession of first place in the Big Ten, well, this rivalry resonates in the great state of Michigan and beyond.
execution of points. There's going to be a lot of hype, fellas. This is going to come down to how well we execute offensively and defensively, and how well we stay poised.
Me and you have both been in this building when it's not been like this, but man, it is rocking now.
Wolverines will start with a basketball here in a rockin' Chrysler Center.
Ball pass down low, and at point-blank range, Golden missed a layup. Rebound, Michigan State. Ball pass, Carr, he doesn't miss.
Here's Kohler backing in on Wolf. Couple of shot fakes stolen away by Gale. Without numbers, Gale trudging ahead. Lost the handle, saved by Tschetter on a slide. Over to Wolf. Behind the back bounce, Gale reverses and scores! Counted it foul! Remarkable ball movement. Tschetter takes a contested three. Makes a contested three. Wolverines 3 of 6 from deep. Chetter's first bucket is 26-18 U of M.
Tell you what, talk about a friendly pace. They know that Michigan State wants to get out and run, and they say, hey, we like to run also.
Spartans a 6-0 counterpunch.
Pierce for a three. He got it. MSU trailed at 1 point by 8.
It's been a half of runs. Another 6 straight for the visitors.
And the Spartans now lead it by 4, 46-42.
We've been here before, a lot of game left. Just got to get that defensive intensity back right now and get some stops.
Each team with 5 made threes. Holloman left wing, an open look, and he cans it.
Out front, Akins for a three, no good. What a rebound by Kohler. Back to Holloman, he'll try a three. He got another one. Holloman dribbling around. He'll try another three. He got it!
It's 3 in a row for Trey Holloman, who is hot.
Hey, it's 10 minutes left. They're the #1 team in the Big Ten. We gotta have some heart. We gotta get this win.
I think the frustration is setting in overall. The Wolverines just got to find a way to get a stop.
15 on the shot clock. Fears down the lane. Right at goal. Bank shot good. Oh my goodness. What a play by Fears.
All Michigan State in this second half. Wolf around a Golden hedge. Lobs it into Golden. Drives and jams. Michigan right to left down 5. 3 to play. Wolf feed it into Gale. Catches. Reverses. Misses. Golden with the foot back. Yes! Falling backboard. Counting a foul. That was alien-esque from Vlad Golden.
Michigan on an 8-0 run. Every trip is big for both ball clubs right now. Jace drives the basket. His floater's off the glass. How did he make that? But he did. 2:35 left in the game. Spartans lead it 68-62 over Michigan. Kohler on the baseline, 10 on the shot clock. Out front, Fears, wide open for a three. Oh, off the glass and in. Over to Jones. It's taken away on the break. And that will do it. Michigan State is heading back to East Lansing in first place in the Big Ten.
Come on in. Come on in, baby.
Guys, winning on your opponent's court is big. Yes. Winning on this court is enormous.
Let's go, man. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.